If you're a fan of hip hop, today is a sad day. Takeoff from the group Migos was fatally shot and he has passed away.
Hey, we're here at in between Dallas and Polk on San Jacinto. We got one male that's deceased. He's right in front of the 810 bowling alley, which is on the 3rd floor. Looks like he's been shot in the head or neck, possibly. Right now, we don't have a whole lot of information. We know it happened somewhere around 2:35. There were some security guards that were in the area, but they heard the shooting, but no one saw who did the shooting. A lot of folks were there. They were in front of the bar. The bar was actually closed at the time. They had the doors locked, but people were congregating out on the balcony area, and everybody fled. We've got some video footage, but not very well. Everybody fled. Homicide investigators are coming. It would be great if anybody would come forward and tell us what occurred, because right now we really don't have a whole lot of anything. So if they would call HPD homicide, that would be great.
Any shell casings recovered?
At this time, it's so fresh. Like I said, everybody took off running. There is a lot of debris up there. I'm not sure at this time. I'm sure they'll find something.
This is just so sad, and my thoughts go out to Takeoff's family and friends. This is just happening too much in hip-hop these days, and I don't really know what's going on. Obviously, in the past, we had killings like Tupac and Biggie, but it just seems to be every other week there's another artist passing away. After all the stuff that came out about Young Thug and the YSL, I've started to think that maybe these rappers are staying a bit too close to the streets still, and it gives them like the reputation, so it makes them a bigger rapper maybe somehow by staying connected to the streets. I think 21 Savage on a video explained it pretty well, saying that basically if you leave the hood then you're seen as a sellout, but then if you stay then you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. Now, information has came out that Takeoff was killed by a stray bullet, so I don't think that this was anything to do with gang warfare or anything like that, but this has got to be looked into because it's just happening too often now with rappers dying. Yeah, so I think that rappers need to start being a bit more careful, stop walking around with so much money and loads of chains on worth lots of money, stop posting their location until they leave the place, because this is just getting too much. Like, I believe that rappers are being targeted. I don't think this was the case here. But once again, where are the security? Like, are these rappers just walking around with all this money and all that with no security? Because that's what it's starting to seem like. But in this rap world where it's all about your image and acting tough, maybe it's seen as weak to walk around with security. I don't really know what's going on, but this needs to stop. Hopefully the killers are brought to justice, and hopefully people learn from this to start moving a bit more correct and just looking after themselves a lot more. Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah, that way. Big Dyco, get the dough, Macy. Girl,